Anthony Hartwig here with a Niles girls soccer player profile. We are joined by one of their senior leaders of the undefeated Dragons. It is Cali Rogers. Cali, thank you so much for coming on and talking to us today.
Thank you for having me.
So you come into this program that has been good for a while. You're a senior. What's it been like kind of going through your last season and all the emotions that kind of brings?
So when we had our senior night, it was very sad, and it was like I was gonna cry, but I knew that we were gonna have like an exciting season. But I know the last game I'm gonna cry because I just love my team so much.
When you reflect on all the years you've had, the memories you've made, what are some of your favorite memories with
My
Niles girls soccer?
my favorite memory was definitely beating Poland last year because we hadn't beat them for like 6 years before that. So that was definitely one of my favorite. And then just winning the conference last year as well. We had a really good season last year. And then this year going undefeated, that's like a really great accomplishment for us. And that's definitely my top three.
Last year, like you said, kind of set the tone for this year. You won the conference last year, had a great season. You come into this year, there's no layover. There's no gap between success. So what was it like this year preparing for kind of a ramping up of making last year even better, raising the bar a little bit?
So this year we definitely had more of a target on our back because last year we didn't win the conference for like a few years back. So no one really expected us to come out like that, but this year we had to come out stronger than last year, and we had to just play our game as hard as we could every single game.
Right now, you girls are the pride of Niles, the most successful program in the school. What's it like to kind of have all that attention and know that you're the ones that are kind of carrying the torch for the Dragons?
It feels great for us to know that one of our teams can just have the pride of the community, and we also support all of the other teams at our school, but it's a great feeling, and we just push ourselves harder every single day to keep the momentum up for our community and for ourselves.
You're a part of a senior tandem, two seniors on this team this year. What is it like to kind of bear a lot of leadership responsibilities and wear that captain patch and to try to lead a team that is rather young outside of you two?
Um, Outside of us too, everyone on our team is a great leader. Even if we don't have if they don't have the captain band, they're still a great leader. And we don't really use the captain word as strong as it is because we just want everyone to feel like equal on the team. But me and the other senior, Emma Merlo, we try to just keep our team in line, and if there's some arguments, like, we get it solved out and we make sure that it doesn't continue into the gameplay.
If you had to describe yourself as a leader, what kind of attributes do you have as a leader in yourself?
I would say I'm very hardworking and also understanding, and very coachable, because when my coach tells me something, if he wants me to talk to the team about something, I'll do it like right away. And I'm just like a very good listener for him and also the teammates, because if they tell me something, I want to listen to them and make sure that they're being heard too, because I know sometimes people don't always get to say what they want to say like in front of everybody. So if they can't say it, then I'll say it for them.
Before we talk more about your final year at Niles and in the future ahead, let's talk about the beginnings of your journey. Obviously, you get to be reflective as a senior. So, when did you start soccer? When did you fall in love with the sport?
So I started playing for NYSL, that's the Niles Youth Soccer League, when I was like 5 or 6. And my whole family played soccer, so they kind of got me into it. And that's when I fell in love with it, and I just continued playing. And starting high school, it was very fun to play with people that were older than me because they could like coach me and I could learn more from them.
When you reflect on yourself as a freshman, what are some major changes that you see in yourself from year one as a high schooler to now here you are in the last year as a high schooler?
So my freshman year, I had a really hard time like staying in the game, and like I wasn't really mentally strong, and I would get tired mentally, so then I would have to like come off the field within like 5 minutes, and my coach, every time I would like get hurt or even just like fall, like I was very weak, and then sometimes I would cry and my coach would tell me like, you're not going to die, it's okay, you're going to be okay. And having him throughout the years has helped me grow as a person and as a player, and now I'm stronger, and I know that a lot of it is mental, so that thinking about that helps me stay in the game more.
What are some things that really helped you turn that corner and become a mentally strong player and to become, like you said, a lot stronger on the field?
So, my freshman and sophomore year, it was definitely my coaches and my assistant coach that helped me through that. And we would also do yoga, and we would think about like the breath while we're doing it. And I would take that with me on the field. And if I was starting to like get tired, then I would just come back to the breath and just think about what they were saying. And now, like junior and senior year, we've had freshmen come in that played clubs, so they knew like that how I was feeling, and they knew how to tell me, like calm me down more. And seeing them like be a leader to me made me want to be better myself.
You have goals to play soccer at the next level. When did kind of that dream kind of spark in you that you thought that you had what it takes and you have the goal and the dream to play soccer at the next level?
Definitely, it started my freshman year. I knew I wanted to play, and I just every single game I would work harder than I did the last game because I knew that my coaches would tell me that I had the potential. So I just really wanted to work hard to not only like prove it for myself, but for everybody else and like my family. I just want them to like see that I can go to the next level.
Since you are still undecided, what are you looking for in a college program? What could a coach bring to you and lay at your feet that you think that would make you feel like a good home for you for the next 4 years?
I just really want to play with a team that communicates well and is very they share the ball, and they also have good chemistry, because if you don't have any of those things, then it's really hard to play. And if everybody is just hating each other and getting into arguments, then there's no way that you can get past that if you guys don't work it out. So definitely something like that, and with a coach that can teach me and not like see my mistake and then take me right out. I want him to or her to talk me through it, and then I'll fix my mistake.
When you're done with soccer and you have to go and get into the adult world, what kind of jobs or career paths do you want to find yourself in?
I'm not really sure about that yet. Um, I haven't really thought about that. That's something that I'm still trying to figure out right now.
All right, let's dive in. Let's try to figure it out here. What are you good at? What are some interests that you have? What are some things that you think you excel in?
I really like creating like digital content,
Okay.
and but I also am like interested in like the facial anatomy. So I was thinking about doing something with like nursing, and then like doing Botox and lip filler and stuff like that. But I'm not sure. I really like to create content, so I feel like I would go more for that side, and like communications, like stuff like that.
You could be the TV, or you could be the social media content creator for a Botox
Yeah,
injection office. There
yeah,
you go.
that's a good
Make that
idea.
content. You can have content for anything. I think you can go on YouTube and you can find someone that's a content creator for every avenue of life, whether it be medicine, business, law. It's all out there. So if you want to do it and you have the skill to do it, I think you can. When you think about the things that you've excelled in NILES outside of sports, what are some things that you're involved in, and some things that you really like to do to make yourself a well-rounded person outside of soccer?
So outside of soccer, staying on like the sports side, I'm also in track, and I do like I sprint, so I do the 100 and 200 and 4x1 and 400. And I like to go to the gym and lift for soccer and track. I spend most of my free time like mostly at the gym, or I also work and I feel like working helps me. I'm a hostess at Vernon's Cafe, and I feel like that's helped me have more like communication skills and talking to people and having to like greet people all the time. So I just like to talk to people.
You very kindly say talk with people when you mean deal with people, because we all know that life as a worker inside a restaurant can never be easy all the time. So kudos to being able to deal with people like that. We also see from your social media that you're a majorette, right? So you kind of spend your Friday nights on the football field. What's that like?
Okay, so it's very fun to be with the other majorettes. It's kind of hard right now with like cheering on our team because we haven't won a game yet. But it's still fun to go out there and just watch even the other team play. And I like performing at halftime. It's so much fun just being under the lights. And I like playing under the lights at soccer. So then it's just like another thing adding to be like on the field at night.
Have you been a majorette for your whole high school career, or is that something that you tried out at some point in the last 4 years?
So in the last 4 years, my freshman year, we have drill line at our school. That's
Mhm.
like our dance team, and then also majorette. So my freshman and sophomore year, I was on the drill line, and then my friend, her name's Carrington Stanford, she helped me learn the baton, and then that's when I found out that I would rather be a majorette. So I was very thankful that I could like pick that up very quickly.
We
And
all
then
know
I did that junior and senior year.
we all know Carrington well, so congratulations on bringing her along to the majorette, Carrington. Great job. Way to be a seller. Way to be a seller. What are some things that you enjoy about being a Niles Dragon and being able to represent this community and the school system?
I just really enjoy how all of our fans show up to every single game. Even when we played at Berkshire last year at the district final, we had people coming, like our teachers were coming to watch and everything. And it's just a great experience, especially like on Facebook after our games, they'll congratulate us. And it's just a great feeling to know that we're doing this not just for our team and our school, but also people outside of our community too.
I want to talk about role models because you are one. You're a senior. You're someone that the young kids look up to, whether they be freshmen or kids that want to come into this high school program in the future. What's that like for you to kind of have a lot of eyes on you and to know that there are people out there that look up to you?
That just makes me feel like really happy and just makes me want to work harder because I don't want to be someone that people are like, oh, like she's not trying that hard or she doesn't really care about what she does. I want people to see that I'm passionate about what I do and I want to be a good leader and role model for them so that they can continue like what I'm doing and even what they want to do. If they're too nervous to try something new, I always try to push people to go and try whatever they want.
If we reverse it, who are some of your role models? Who are the people that you look up to and you go to for advice?
Definitely the first person that I would go to is my sister. She is a sophomore at Ohio State and she got a full ride for academics. So she was very smart and worked extremely hard in school. So that always pushed me to want to be better, not just because she did tennis, but she was more academic and I'm more like athletic. So it just pushes me to work harder, like even on the field, seeing how much passion she had for the stuff that she did. And then also with my schoolwork, I want to just get everything done and not procrastinate anything because she made sure that she did everything on time.
In Cali, we end these player profiles the same way every time. I'm sure there are even more people in your life that mean the most to you, that have supported you. So want to give you that time to give shout outs and thank yous to those people that have been there for you throughout your whole career and anyone that you think deserve it. The time is yours. You have as much as you want.
I just wanted to thank my parents for always like coming to my games and talking about the game after the fact, and we just like to watch like some of the clips from the game and talk about what could have been different. And then I also want to thank my coaches because I wouldn't be here without them, and I've definitely made so much progress from freshman year and without them, I would be completely lost. So definitely, I would want to thank Coach Scott. He is also one of my role models too, because I definitely look up to him and how much pride he has for everything he does. And I want to thank all of my teammates because you can't do anything. You can't get any of your stats without other people around you. So you need everyone on your team to help you out, and you can't get anywhere without people behind you.
Callie, we want to thank you so much for taking the time to join us today and talking to us about your senior season. We hope that it goes as far as it possibly can in the tournament coming up. And we wish you the best of luck, and we can't wait to see you again real soon.
Thank you so much.